Hello, I'm HG Tudor. You enjoyed the conversation that took place with Sue Smith as she explained what motivates her to scrutinize the behaviors of this one's wife. You were entertained by the back and forth that took place between the Sidley twins and your glorious narrator. And now the third conversation looms. This time it is with the Duchess of Narsussex, as we delve into a variety of topics to inform and to entertain. Before I highlight some of that conversation for you, a reminder that there are plenty of other individuals who are in the pipeline. Many of your favourites will be speaking with the Ultra, so you have that to look forward to in forthcoming conversations. But do keep your suggestions coming in. You can email me at narcissist1909@gmail.com with your suggestions as who you would like me to have a conversation with. It could be any YouTuber that you enjoy and you would think would make a good match in terms of a conversation with me. They don't necessarily need to be someone that speaks about this one's wife. It might be somebody that talks about narcissism. It might be somebody that talks about cults or politics. Remember, narcissism is all pervasive, and therefore there'll be a variety of individuals who perhaps talk about a topic, for instance, conspiracy theories, which might suit a conversation with me, HG Tudor. So do keep those suggestions coming, and thank you to all of those of you who've made some excellent suggestions so far. It's also worth making mention of this series to those YouTubers, perhaps on their channels, or if you're able to contact them direct, suggesting that they have a conversation with me. Not every YouTuber provides obvious contact details, and therefore if a number of you jump up and down on their channels saying, "Why don't you speak with HG Tudor? Here's his email," then that may also encourage some of them to contact me, suggesting that they be involved in a conversation. There's a lot more of you than there is of me, and therefore you can generate some additional noise to get your favourites into this entertaining series. But the third installment, the third episode, looms, and here's something to whet your appetite.
Videos, and one night I fell asleep and YouTube just rolled in to one of your videos after I was listening to these narcissism videos. It was the super empath video, and I woke up when I heard you say, some people say that empaths don't exist, and I'm here to tell you they do because I dine on them regularly. My eyes woke up. Like, I was so like, who is this? Radar on 2 days after I got on Twitter, and then I was the first, and Christopher Boozy had done a Twitter Spaces with them. Sorry, like my eyes bothering me. Twitter Spaces with them, saying I was the first one that they went after. So in the whole thing, they went after Taz, Yankee, Wally, and all like the big people that had been around for years. Yeah. And then I was the first one they went after. I had 1,000 people on my Twitter account. I was the first one that they went after, and the biggest one, you know, in the first report. And I was like, why? The Sussex Squad, they hate me to I used to report on them a lot in the beginning. Like for about 9 months, they were all that I talked about. And then I just quit talking about them. My subscribers were like, we don't want to hear this anymore. Like, we don't care about them. So I still like documented what they were doing. There is a newer revived interest in the Sussex Squad. They've never stopped with me. You wouldn't believe the things that they've done to me.
Okay.
Just hit a wall. And unfortunately, she's got that same schoolgirl mentality. She's at about she's at about at like a 12-year-old, 8 to 12-year-old level in her bullying tactics. They have not changed. She may not be so overt with them.
There's something to get those juices flowing. Some delicious morsels from the conversation that took place between the Ultra and the Duchess of Narsussex, and there's more besides. So, how can you ensure that you are informed and entertained? Well, ensure that you mark in your calendar, in your schedule, to tune in on this channel on Saturday, the 6th of July, at 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Central European time, 11 a.m. Eastern time in the United States, 8 a.m. Pacific time in the United States, and 1 a.m. on the 7th of July in Australian Eastern time. But hey, it's the weekend, so it's worth staying up for. Remember, plenty more interviews, conversations in the pipeline that'll be with you very soon. But for now, you can look forward to being entertained and educated about narcissism and other insights in the conversation that takes place. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for watching.